right, if you are a parent, right, and you're a parent that feeds your children, there was big news yesterday in America.
Finally, red dye number 3, also known as FD&C red number 3, has been banned in foods. It was actually banned 35 years ago in the cosmetic industry. Makes no sense.
This is so bizarre. So the government said, oh my God, that red dye in lipstick, that's causing cancer. So we got to get this out of our cosmetics. And yet they decided to keep it in the food.
Including children's food and children's medicine. So finally, after a petition, because it has been shown to cause cancer in lab rats, and because of the Delaney clause, it says the FDA must ban any additive that causes cancer in people or animals. So that's why it got banned, because it falls under the Delaney clause and it causes cancer. But finally, after a petition and a push from Congress, it got passed.
Because obviously this came out, and parents are, all about this. There's been a lot of people preaching how bad red dye is for the longest time. But I also see some people, believe it or not, pushing back, saying that there is no evidence that this causes cancer in humans.
Why are we trying to fight this hard for red dye number 3?
I have no idea. I saw this back and forth, and I started seeing the stitches, and I saw the people celebrating, and finally. Now it's going to take a while for this stuff to come off the shelves and it to be implemented. But then I saw the people too that are like, these are the actual facts, and red dye. They must love their Skittles. I have no idea.
Red's doing.
I mean, my life is so boring. This is the algorithm that I'm stuck in right here. And if you're not, there are different videos that come out every single day that compare the ingredients in the United States for candies and different things.
Oh, yeah.
With a similar or the exact same product, named product in other countries with completely different ingredients. Red dye has been banned in Australia, Japan, and most countries in the European Union for the longest time. So you could see like a Fanta here in the U.S. compared to a Fanta in Europe, and the ingredients are completely different.
Is it because it's cheaper the way we do it here? Is that why they're keeping it? Or what's the reasoning behind keeping it in?
A lot of it is cheaper, and it makes it look more attractive. So the maraschino cherries have that red dye number 3 in it. They're bright red. They look great. I've known for the longest time, shouldn't eat them because they could cause, bad side effects, allegedly cancer. But now we're seeing it's proven in rats. Now, it is worth noting that the amount of red dye you probably consume is not the same amount that was given to the rats. So you're probably more okay in low levels. But it is also worth noting a lot of those companies are now replacing red dye number 3 with red dye 40, which has been shown in the UK to cause hyperactivity in children.
Oh my God.
So we're not cancer, but just keep your eyes out so you have all the facts. But it is a win. It is a win for us when it comes to food.
All right, the next big win I'm hoping we get is these cereal companies admitting that they're putting too much sugar in our kids' cereals and starting to back off that a little bit also.
I read somebody who lived in Australia, moved to New York, bought a box of their favorite cereal as a comfort food because they missed home and couldn't eat it because it tasted so sickeningly sweet to them.
Yes.
It's just saccharine sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Those that are trying to sort of get a control on sugar in our kids' foods will tell you that in the first thing in the morning when we feed our kids all that sugar, it not only gives them a spike, it affects their brains the entire day. Yet here we are just loading all that stuff up with sugar. So that's the next target, I think.
The Bert Show.